Welcome back, guys, and this is Life with Stan. Guys, we are here again with another reaction video. Guys, I'm super excited for this one because today we're going to be listening to Bobby Goldsboro, and the song is called Honey. Alright, guys, with that being said, I'll let the video play all the way through, and then I give my comments at the end. So, guys, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react. Guys, every now and then, there is an artist that everybody wants me to react to. You know what I'm saying? This guy's name has been popping up on comments after comments after comments on other people's video. And so I kept seeing his name popped up. Now, he's unfamiliar to me. I don't know him, haven't heard him. And I was like, yo, if this many people want me to hear him, to react to him, it has to be something special. You know what I'm saying? My spider senses was absolutely going off, you know? And I'm not even Spider-Man. I know. I'm corny. All right, guys. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it.
How big it's grown, but friend, it hasn't been too long. It wasn't big. I laughed at her and she got mad. The first day that she planted it was just a twig. Then the first snow came and she ran out to brush the snow away so it wouldn't die. Came running in, all excited, slipped and almost hurt herself, and I laughed till I cried. She was always young at heart, kinda dumb and kinda smart, and I loved her so. And I surprised her with a puppy, kept me up all Christmas Eve 2 years ago. And it would sure embarrass her when I came in from working late, 'cause I would know that she'd been sitting there and crying over some sad and silly late show. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being good, and I'd love to be with you if only I could. She wrecked the car and she was sad and so afraid that I'd be mad. But what the heck? Though I pretended hard to be, guess you could say she saw through me and hugged my neck. I came home unexpectedly and caught her crying needlessly in the middle of the day. And it was in the early spring when flowers bloom and robins sing, she went away. And honey, I miss you, and I'm being good, and I'd love to be with you if only I could. One day while I was not at home, while she was there and all alone, the angels came. Now all I have are memories of honey, and I wake up nights and call her name. Now my life's an empty stage where honey lived and honey played and love grew up. And a small cloud passes overhead and cries down the flower bed that honey loved. And see the tree, how big it's grown, but friend, it hasn't been too long. It wasn't big. And I laughed at her and she got mad. The first day that she planted it was just a twig.
Yo, there is so many thoughts that went through my head when I was listening to him. First of all, I want to say this right here. He is a storyteller. I hear it in his voice. He's absolutely a storyteller. He has a beautiful voice. I love the way he sings or tells the story because his voice it's emotional. You know what I'm saying? It's not too high, not too low. He breathed life into the song. And as I'm sitting here listening to him talking about his honey, and she was taken away, you know, and it was mixed emotions for me, because you know it's one of those songs that catches your heart. You know, when you listen to him sing, you feel for him because he makes you feel the song, but it also makes you think about your life too and the people that have left, you know. And I was just, as he was singing, you know, I was just thinking about my mom. You know, my dad and my mom was married over 50 years, you know, and then 4 years ago my dad passed away. And I remember when we got back from the funeral, you know, my mom was just trying to put on this face, be happy, you know, I would act like she was happy, talk to all the people and the family members. And I remember, you know, I lived like a good hour away from my mom, so it was time for me to go. And I remember I told her, I hugged her, and I said, you know, I'll come see you later. And in my mom's living room she got this big old picture of my daddy when he was young, like young, like younger than me, you know. And I remember walking out the door, and I just saw her looking at my dad's picture, and I just, you know, I lost my dad, and I had my own pain for losing my dad, but it just hurt even more just watching her look at that picture, knowing that she lost the love of her life. You know what I mean? And I just felt for her, you know. And I told her, you know, I'll be there for you, take care of you, I do whatever I can do, but, you know, I'm not my dad, you know, I'm not him, you know. And that just was, I've never seen nothing like that before. You know, when a parent loses their significant other or their spouse, you know, and that was actually going through my head as I was listening to him sing the song, is the suffering, that loss. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, wow, you know. I connected. I connected with the song. You know, it might have not been the typical way that what he was saying about, you know, but you know, that just came about when I was listening to him, because he just narrated the song so good, and he made me felt the song, and he made me felt the loss, that I thought about my loved ones, you know. He was good, man. No, he was great. No, he was Johnny Blaze Fire. Guys, so with that being said, please go ahead and drop your comments down below. My feature songs, so I can do feature reactions to him. And on top of that, guys, if you're loving the music, if you're loving the reaction, more importantly, if you're loving the music, make sure you go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and come back here tomorrow when we'll be doing another reaction video. Who am I going to be reacting to? I don't know. That's up to you guys to drop those comments down below. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here and film another video. So with that being said, guys, when you see this little face, I need you to sit back, relax, and watch me react. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Let it go.